Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're live, and thank you again for joining us today for the wonderful fosters who are taking care of our kitties, and for those who are watching us today. Welcome to our April's event, and we have 10 wonderful fosters with their beautiful kitties today, who will be presenting the cats. And thank you very much for supporting the City Dogs and City Kitties Rescue through all this time. And thank you to those who are watching us today. Hopefully, as a result of our event, where these beautiful cats are going to find forever homes. And we're gonna, we started our live event, and we're gonna go in the order. Hopefully, everybody could see the order. I'm going to put it in the chat again. And if there are any questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. And as of right now, we have our first presenter, which is Shalyn, with her beautiful kitties, Phil and Kate.
Yes,
Welcome.
they are. Thank you. And they both came to City Kitties at the same time around in March, but they were in two different litters. And as their siblings got adopted, we decided to consolidate them so they would have a friend. This is Ace. He is 5 months old, born in November. He's very curious. He's very loud. I'm going to try to see if I can get him to talk to me because he has this very funny meow. Kitty, 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 come here. He is definitely loves, in terms of thinking, I wouldn't say that Phil and Ace are bonded to each other, but they definitely both, I have three other cats and they definitely enjoy playing with other cats. So I would say in terms of potential adopters, they would need to have some kind of playmate. I mean, ideally they would go together, but I get that some people already have an animal. And as someone who now has three cats because of a foster fail, it can be a lot. So anyway, this is Ace. He is, you can see he's black and white. He was named after a golf term. They both are. This is Phil here. He's Phil Mickelson. Apparently, whoever, when they came in, was into golf. So he's named after Ace as in hole in one, but I think he looks like the lead singer for Kiss. So I call him Ace Frehley, which may be a reference that young people aren't going to get. But he's definitely, both of them are very friendly. They're always in the room with me. I would say that Ace is more of the kitty who sits next to you and, chews on your toes and your socks and stuff, whereas Phil is more of a snuggle cat. Where is Phil? Good question. Where did he go? Oh, sorry to be hunting around here. It's a small room. How could he have disappeared? Maybe he's in the closet. We'll see if he'll come back out. But anyway, both neutered, both male, both have all of their shots and everything. So they are super ready to go whenever anybody is ready to take them. They get along with all kind. Oh, here we go. I know if I brought that out, we could get Phil to come back. They like men, women, children. I haven't seen him around dogs yet, but I can't imagine, especially Ace. I would say he's the smallest of all my cats, but yet he is the alpha in this house. He doesn't listen to anybody. He goes and sits on the grumpy grandpa cat that I have, and it somehow doesn't turn into a disaster. And then meanwhile, Phil, oh goodness, do not eat the wires. Phil, I think one of the questions was what makes your kitty special. Phil is the softest cat I have ever pet. He's got this like super soft fur and he's so malleable. He'll let you turn him upside down, carry him around the house. He's somebody, if you had one of those baby Bjorns, I think he probably would let you take him all over the neighborhood. But he also won't let you work. This is where I work sometimes and it doesn't go well. Let's see, come back here. But anyway, that's about all I can think of in terms of things people need to know. They are both, like I said, I've not seen them be angry or aggressive with really any animal or person, and they're very playful. They definitely need attention. They're definitely kittens. So they're gonna, if you don't keep them occupied, they're gonna find something else to do, like rip your carpet. So anyway, so that's about all I have for Phil today. I know you wanted us to keep it about 5 minutes, so I don't want to go over time there.
Oh, no, no, no. That's total. They're so beautiful. And
They are. They are super. They're very pretty.
how
They
long
what?
have you had both of them?
So I had Phil. He was I got he and his litter of 5 cats. There were 5 total. I got them in March, and that was when they were about 3 months. And so the 4 other siblings got adopted out, and the other friend of mine who was fostering Ace and his litter, they all got adopted. So we was like, let's not leave these 2 solo. So I've only had Ace for maybe 2 weeks since Easter, and Phil I've had since I think like beginning of March.
And
And like I said, they definitely like, they may not be bonded to each other, but my 1-year-old cat loves them, and it's going to be devastating I want them to find forever homes, but I also know that my cat Camaro is going to be super sad.
Oh my goodness. And what types of homes do you think would suit best for them?
Um, I would say like they both love sitting in windows and looking at, their needs are pretty simple. They both love food. They love to look out the window. They love to be pet, and they love to like shred feather wands. So, I would say I think they need activity. So whatever home they're in, there should be either multiple people or multiple animals to keep them occupied and stuff.
Well, they're absolutely beautiful. Do they have any food preferences?
Not really, because they had eaten pretty much. I had a little bit of leftover from other couple of different things, and so they've eaten a couple of different brands, and they just love to eat. So I've never had them not eat. They eat their food plus like the senior cat food I have for the other cats that they don't finish. So they are not picky.
Wow, well, they're absolutely beautiful. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for taking
Okay.
them, Shalon. And for those of you who may be interested in opening your homes to these beautiful kitties, we have the links for you so that you could find all the information there. And for Phil, you would go to bit.ly/adoptable Phil. And for Ace, you would go to bit.ly/adoptable-Ace. And you will find all the information you need on how to adopt these 2 beautiful, beautiful cats. Thank you so much.
Sure. All right. Good luck.
Thank you. Take care. And next we have Denise and Stella. Denise, are you with us today?
Hello. Yes. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. This is Stella, or Estella, also known as, I think she has like 2 different names on her forms. She is about a 6 or 7 month old kitten. She is extremely playful. This beautiful white paws and her like nice dark gray and black tabby fur. She's really tiny compared to like my big cats, who are very much, friendly with her and she with them. This is my resident cat, Mondo. She came to us about a month and a half ago with her brother, who has since been adopted, and she's doing just great. And I think she actually would be a just fine solo cat. She's totally fine with my cats, but really she's become quite bonded to me and my partner, and just like is a big lap cat, and wants to, sit next to me while I work from home. So she's always sitting near me while I'm working, and just really, I think she's the kind of cat who gets very bonded to a human, as she was with the previous person who brought her into City Kitties. So I think she would be wonderful with other cats or alone. Again, super snuggly, super playful. She is shy at first. So whenever we have new people over, she, just likes to kind of stay out of the way. It's not really a big deal. And, it took her like a couple days, not long at all, but to get over that and to get comfortable with us. And now she's just really, really having a great time. She loves the feather wands, as you can see, and pretty much any toy, but especially something that's on a string, on a wand. And she really has started to, sleep near my pillow at night and just like is really, really a joy to have around. She
Wow,
eats,
that's
uh,
beautiful.
you. She eats dry kibble. We're sort of doing half and half kitten food and the adult food with my residence cats, and she's doing just great with both. And I guess that's oh yeah, she's spayed. She will get her final shot on Tuesday, so we'll be completely ready to go. And
Oh my gosh. So you're saying she would do fine as a solo cat. What would you say her daily routine looks like?
her daily routine, gets up, like she definitely loves food, but is not actually whiny about it. But we feed her breakfast right away. And then I usually spend all morning writing, and she loves to just hang out near the computer. When she starts to get a little bit energetic, I just put this wand near on my seat, and she just can basically play with herself right next to me. And takes a lot of naps in the afternoon and evening, and then again just kind of likes to sleep in our bed at night.
Wow, she's absolutely beautiful. My goodness, I'm so hoping that as a result of our events, she's going to find her forever home, because you've been wonderful. Thanks to our fosters and CTCK, these kitties have been given a second chance. They come from various backgrounds, and we're hoping that to those who are watching us, you're going to open your doors to this beautiful, beautiful cat who will make your working partner throughout the day, because she likes a lot of cuddles. And so thank you so much for fostering her, for taking care of her, and hopefully she'll find a forever home. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Denise, and for showcasing beautiful Stella.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Becca with Booty.
Hey everyone, we caught her at a good time. She just was napping over there in her cute little shark bed, and now she's come out to play with her favorite toy, which is this little felt on a stick. She's really excited about this. She'll come out from across the room to come chase this. She goes at it with both paws. So Booty is a 5-year-old female. She's spayed, vaccinated, all the good things, and she's obviously a beautiful, beautiful tuxedo cat. So if we can get her to look at the camera, hopefully you'll see that she's got these adorable little white booties, and she's got stunning yellow eyes. So we'll try to see those later in our little session here. But she's really a relaxed cat. She doesn't have the like crazy play drive as a kitten does. She's chill to sleep all day. She doesn't get into any mischief, no damage around the house. And then, sometimes she'll play, either coming over to like play with the blinds, like the strings that control the blinds next to my desk while I'm at work. Or, this toy, she'll come over and entertain herself over at the bottom of the cat tree. So she likes to play with these kind of things. She doesn't really jump around. She likes to explore, but kind of on the ground level. She's not really up on the furniture. She likes to kind of go behind things and go, hide in the closet and kind of see what's back there. But she's really, really sweet. She'll come up to you and rub against you because she wants you to pet her. She likes to be pet on her face and on the back of her neck and up, right before her tail begins. And she'll tell you exactly, where she wants by bringing your hand to like meet wherever she wants to be pet. And she also likes her food. She loves treats. I've actually trained her to do a little trick. So I'm going to try to show you guys her little trick with the treats. When we're done playing with this. So she's obviously having a really great time. I don't want to interrupt her. She's really real menace to the string here.
And what type of home do you think would fit her best?
What type of home? So we don't have any other cats. I can't speak to having observed her with other cats or dogs, but she's really great by herself. She's really self-entertained. We trust her. We leave her out and about when we go, out of the apartment, and we come back and we find her exactly where we left her. So she knows to play with her toys, and then she also likes to take naps. She's got a lot of different beds. She likes the kind of hooded bed. So we actually have the shark is her favorite bed. She goes in there a lot. And then we also have a little tent kind of thing, and she loves that as well. I'll show you quickly. That's over there. So yeah, she likes to kind of be under shelter. She's a little silly that way. And she likes to play with strings and things. So that's Booty for you. Let's see if I can get her to do the trick. I don't want to take her off camera for too long, but I think she'll know where we're going if I bring her over here for the treat. We've been working on this. She's a big fan.
Oh my gosh, thank you so
Booty.
much.
She knows her name. She comes running with the treats.
Well, her name fits her very well because of the white booties. So definitely.
Exactly. Okay, let me quickly grab a treat. Okay, she's meowing. She's very vocal as well. I didn't mention that. She's always meowing. So this is her trick. And she'll jump up and she'll grab it.
Well,
so she's very talented. We'll do one more.
Wow.
Isn't she so talented, so cute?
Yes.
She's gonna think I have another one, but she's just adorable there. So she's good with the jump. I think she'd be very trainable. She loves these treats, like really goes crazy for these cat temptations. She hears the box rattle and she thinks that we're gonna get some treats. So yeah, very, very vocal cat as well. She's always meowing. She's got a lot of different noises. So she's got the meow. She's got a little trill. So anytime, you surprise her in any way, she'll kind of be like, kind of thing. But yeah, she's just really beautiful cat. You can see now her big yellow eyes.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, she's probably like the most beautiful cat I've ever seen. We're just every day she's being adorable. Like she'll try to sleep on her back. So she'll like curl up and then, she'll twist over onto her back with all four paws in the air and, drift off to sleep like that. So she's a very entertaining companion, very social, loves to be around her people. If it's just me in the house, she's following me around wherever I am. She wants to be there. Here she is trying to break into the treat container.
Oh my gosh. That is incredible.
A real personality, and any family is going to have her is going to find she's really easy, really gentle, really sweet, and just a funny little character.
And that's what we're hoping for. I mean, I'm hoping that as a result of today's event, what Booty is going to find a beautiful forever home. She's a true star, and she's going to be a lot of fun to have around to those who will open their doors for her. And, she'll be happy with you, and you're going to find a true life's companion and friend. So as a result of this event, thank you so much, Becca, for showing her today, for bringing her today, for fostering her most of all, and giving her a second chance. And hopefully, she'll be on to her forever home soon.
Yes, absolutely.
To those of you who are interested in adopting Booty, we have a link for you, which is bit.ly/adopt Booty, and Booty is spelled with B-O-O-T-I-E. And my apologies, because previously we showed Stella, and for those who are interested in adopting Stella, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Estella, and that would be ADOPTESTELLA. I forgot to give that link during that time. But thank you so much for being with us today, and most importantly, for fostering. Thank you. Thank you, Booty. You performed wonderfully today for us. Thank you.
Booty says goodbye.
Bye. And next we have up Ethan with Oddball and Frost.
Yes, hello. So I have Oddball and Frost. I've been fostering them together since the first week of March. They came together from the same shelter where they got pretty closely bonded. So Oddball is right here. Let me move the camera here a little bit. He's probably between 8 and 10 years old. And Frost is the gray one here. He's about 3 to 4 years old. Both exceptionally friendly cats. So Oddball is very outgoing. He literally, when I got him back to my apartment and took him out of the crate, literally jumped from the crate to my lap and sat there for about 20 minutes, just purring very loudly. Frost, on the other hand, is a little more shy. So he was very shut down when I first got him. From the crate, he went and just wedged himself behind my toilet for about a day and was just barely eating, was shut down. So it's been really rewarding to see how much he's come out of his shell. The first 2 weeks I had him, the idea of him sitting here like this, not under the couch or hiding, was pretty unthinkable. Now he hops on my lap. While I'm working at home, he'll claw at the chair to tell me to pick him up, because sometimes he doesn't like to jump up. I've had plenty of times working from home where both cats are on my lap at the same time, or sleeping beside me or next to me on the desk or on the floor. Frost is much more of the cat that'll sit by your feet, whereas Oddball wants to be on your lap pretty much at all times. Some of the cuter things they do, they both purr very loudly, and Oddball also snores very loudly. But plenty of videos of that. As far as any medical issues are concerned, the only medical issue with Frost here is that he is FIV positive. That hasn't made any sort of difference on how I'm taking care of him. They're both getting an immune support, but that's just typical. Oddball here, being a little older and most likely spent some time on the streets, he had to have about 60% of his teeth removed at the first shelter he came to before he got to us. So all of his top teeth were removed. They're also both neutered, but with Oddball's teeth, his top canines were also removed. And when I got him, he had pretty bad breath, very, very bad breath, because he had a dental infection, because the gaps, the holes where his canines weren't closed properly. So he was on antibiotics for a few weeks. That got the infection under control, and he's now scheduled to get a surgery to close those holes where his canines were. But the lack of teeth hasn't affected his appetite or his ability to eat. He eats wet and dry food, no problem. The only thing that you really notice actually is that sometimes he gets a bit of an underbite, like a bulldog, which is kind of funny looking. He still does have his bottom canines. As far as type of home they'd be good in, I mean, they're great with each other. I have not witnessed them interacting with children or with other cats or dogs. So I can't speak to dogs or the cats. I imagine they'd be fine with other cats though as well, if the other cats are good with other cats as well. As far as children are concerned, they're both exceptionally friendly. Even Frost, when he's scared, neither one has ever expressed any sort of aggression towards me or each other. They've never even hissed, and never even play bit me. So I don't think I have any concerns as long as the kids are respectful around cats. They're currently in about 800 square feet of space in my apartment. They share one sort of extra large litter box, no problem. They've neither one of them have had any accidents, which I was very happy about when I first got them. So their favorite activities, besides sitting on or near my lap when I'm at work, is they do have this one toy they really like, which I plan to give to whoever adopts them. If I move my camera here, it's this little blue thing with a little feather that goes around in circles underneath it. And when I first got it for them, they literally sat there for an hour straight, just staring at it and playing with it. So they both love it. And I think that should go with whoever adopts them. They were slow to learn what toys were. At first, that toy, the blue one, is really the only thing Frost plays with. Otherwise, Oddball is very playful, actually, despite being older. Balls that I toss around the apartment, he'll chase them around, dangling feathers, all those kinds of things. And then their typical days are spent sleeping, following me around. If I'm in the kitchen, they're at my feet. If I'm walking around, they're at my feet. If I wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, Frost is going to follow me wherever I go. They're both exceptionally friendly cats. I don't know if they're technically considered a bonded pair or not, but I do think they should stay together. They're so sweet. Unfortunately, I'm single and I travel a lot for work, especially on very short notice. So it's just not practical for me to have a pet for myself right now. But if I was in a position to, I very strongly believe I'd probably keep these guys. As far as food's concerned, they eat a mixture of wet and dry. And it's pretty straightforward from there. Nothing too crazy.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible information, Ethan. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And they love their chins rubbed.
I can see that. And to those who are watching us today, it shows how much effort and love CDCK is putting into taking care of the kitties and saving them, taking care of their health, trying to make sure that they're healthy, that we, whatever health issues they have as a result of, being brought to us are taken care of. And the fact that they're so calm and peaceful and came around shows the incredible love that our fosters give to the kitties. So when you adopt them, they are not as skittish and scared as they were when they come, off the transport and from various backgrounds that they have. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for loving
I'll
them.
also just add, I had to travel for a bit and had someone cat sit for me. I was a little nervous about Frost, but within a few hours, he was on her lap as well, and everything was fine. And I think these guys are perfect for someone who, wants cats but doesn't want to have to go through the destructive kitten phase. I mean,
Yes.
This is as active as they get, pretty much.
And I am truly hoping that someone will find it in their heart and open their doors to both of these beautiful cats, so we don't have to separate them and they could keep each other company and make it easier on the potential adopter, because when they keep each other company, the less involvement that will, require from the human. So thank you so much for being here today, for taking such wonderful care of them. And yes, as a result of our event, please, if you're interested in adopting any of these beautiful kitties for Oddball, you would go to cdck.cc/adopt Oddball. That's ADOPTODDBALL. And for Frost, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Frost. They're absolutely incredible and will make wonderful, wonderful friends to those, to whoever decides to open their doors of their home for them. Thank you, Ethan, for being with us here today and for bringing them and for taking care of them.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Dawn with Star. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, this is Dawn, and I'm with Alice, who is my daughter, and Star here. Star is about 7 months old, and we've been fostering her for about 3 weeks, and we just adore Star. She is such a cutie. When we first got her, I want to say she was a little rough. So be prepared for that. But that was a short phase. And then she's very playful, as you can see. So we have a feather wand toy, and she also loves this cardboard box with holes in it that has an egg in there, a shaky egg. She loves these. She loves a dangly, shoestring or a ping pong ball. She loves to climb up on her cat tree. We have here she goes.
Star.
We have 2 older cats who are 4 and 7. Is that right?
Yeah.
4 and 7 years old. Excuse me. And she loves to play with them. Do you want to talk?
Yeah. She really enjoys playing with our older cats, and she certainly brings out the playful side of them, because before Star was around, they were just kind of anti-play and very dignified. But now that she's here, they have some more life in them, and she would do great in a home with other cats.
Okay.
Maybe cats who are not like old and grumpy, but like young, pretty young and playful. She definitely will. She enjoys like sneaking up on them and pouncing on them.
And so they'll play chase. They'll chase each other around the house, and they'll do that. They'll do that for a very long time on end.
She gets the zoomies, which is very cute. But then it takes a while to tire her out. She loves to play. She'll play for an hour. And then if you get her tired out, if it's a cool day, I think not with some of these hot days we've had lately, but if it's a cool day, she will curl up in your lap after a play session and is so cuddly. So she's kind of the best of both worlds. She loves to play and she loves to snuggle. Some people might notice that she's got a shaved area on much of her backside and her belly, and a little bit on her throat and her back legs. Her former owner was she was in an accident basically, and she had to have surgery. And her fur is slowly growing back, the fur that she does have on most of her body is very, very soft. She is such a soft kitty and so cuddly and so beautiful. She's a Siamese tabby mix.
Oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous. She is gorgeous and she's so cute. Oh my God. I am so hoping, you know, you guys who are watching us today find, you know, a home for this beautiful kitty, because she definitely deserves it. These kitties come to City Dogs and City, you know, Kitties Rescue from various backgrounds. They've been through a lot, some very traumatic pasts, and our fosters take such good care of them. So we're hoping that you're watching this and you're falling in love with these beautiful kitties, whichever one you decide to open your doors for today. Please, you know, you're going to find wonderful companions. Look at how playful she is. She's absolutely beautiful. And she's going to make a lovely buddy, whether you already have cats, you know, whether you don't, you know, you're gonna fall in love with her, just like I am doing watching these beautiful kitties. That is incredible. Does she have any food preferences?
We had her eat wet food for a while, and she loved that. She was kind of a messy eater, so she would like drop some of the food on the floor while she was chewing. But she liked it. And then we also right now she's eating dry food, and she also likes that.
She really likes food.
She's
one thing we will admit, she will steal her her cat companion's food if given the chance. So if one of our other cats is kind of a slow eater, and we sometimes have to hide the food so that she won't get it. Another thing about her household habits, she is very neat with a litter box. We've had lots of cats, lots of foster cats and our own resident cats, and she is one of the neatest cats I've seen.
Oh my God, that's incredible. That is incredible. So you see, you've got a very neat cat who takes care of herself very much so in her litter box. So wouldn't you want that in your home? So please, as a result, find it in your heart to open your home for this beautiful, beautiful kitty. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting Star, you would go to bit.ly/adoptable Star. And you're going to find all the information that you need there for this beautiful kitty, and fill out an application if you're interested. And again, thank you to our wonderful fosters. Thank you, Dawn, and thank you, Alice, for taking care of her, for being with us today and showing this beautiful, playful little creature who I hope will find a forever home. Thank you, Star. You've been a star of the camera today as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Karen and Candy. Welcome.
Okay. Hi, so this is Candy. Let me see if I can, she's just walking around. Candy came to me in mid-January with 4 babies, and her babies got adopted pretty quickly. And she's just been living her best life ever since. So she's a very, she's a wonderful companion. She's low maintenance. So she doesn't meow a lot. She is just very content. She loves to look out the windows a lot. She loves to play with toys. She sleeps a lot. And she wants to be with us, but she is not the kind of cat that will sit on your lap, like when you're working. She'll sometimes sit on your lap on the couch or something, but she's just would prefer to just be nearby, not on top of you. Let's see. And she loves pets, and especially like rubs on her neck. She's playful at certain times of the day. She loves to chase her tail, which is especially adorable. And she also, sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll hear her. I have to kind of hide the loud balls with like the little bell inside, because if I don't hide them, I'll hear her in the middle of the night playing with them. So her favorite thing to do is just look out the window. We have a screened-in porch right over here. And so she kind of wants to be out there a lot if she can, or if not, just looking out the window. Oh yeah, and we have a plant. She likes to sit inside the plant. I had to take the plant out of it, but now she does like to sit inside the pot of dirt and just look out the window.
So she's very curious. She likes people watching.
She's very curious. I think she especially loves like birds and squirrels and other things. We have a resident dog. She's happy with the resident dog. They get along really well.
That's very important.
She's just such an easy cat. I think she would be perfect in any home, but especially for somebody who maybe was like, oh, I don't know if I can handle the responsibility. Like she's so low maintenance.
Okay, that is so important. And what type of food is she? Food motivated or?
She's treat motivated. She loves treats, not really food mode. I mean, she eats I give her dry food. I mean, she has dry food all the time. And I give her wet food. There's the dog in the morning, but occasionally if I switch up the brand, she won't eat it. So she's a little particular, but then she'll just be fine with her dry food.
Of course. And how long have you had her?
3 months, over 3 months.
Okay.
Because I got her with her babies. There, she's eating a treat. But she's, she's like so low maintenance, so it's not like she's ever been a burden.
Okay. She's absolutely beautiful. And the name fits her right, Candy.
Yes,
So
very sweet.
Yes, and it's definitely time for her to go to her forever home, which I'm hoping that we're going to find after this event. She's going to find because she definitely deserves it, to find a place where she could finally, feel that she's going to stay there and enjoy the rest of her, of her life. Because they all come, our beautiful kitties, thanks to the CDCK, they come from various backgrounds. And it's incredible what our fosters do. So to those of you who are watching us, please find it in your hearts to open the door to beautiful, beautiful Candy. She's going to keep you entertained. She's low maintenance, and she's going to be a wonderful addition to your household. As we heard, she's also dog friendly. So if you do have a dog, you never know, maybe your dog is going to find a great friend as well. That's very important. And Karen, thank you. That is incredible. She feels right at home and so much at ease. So to those of you who are interested in adopting her, you're going to find a cat who is definitely more relaxed now than if she was when she first came here. So thank you for taking care of her and for giving her the love and care that she deserves before finding her forever home.
Absolutely. Thank you
So much. Take care. And next we have KE with Felix. Are you with us?
Yes, so this is Felix.
Hi. Hi, Felix.
So Felix is also very, very low maintenance. He loves to be in the room with you, but he's never sat on my lap that I know of, but he is happy to have me pick him up and give him some pets that way. Felix also has no teeth. So he had to have, City Kitty had them removed for him because he had stomatitis that was very serious. He eats everything. He's fine. He feels good. He loves to play. I have some mice that he loves. He likes these feathers a lot. With the resident cat, he will play with him sometimes, but he's not that interested in another cat. So I think he would be perfectly happy as a solo cat in a home. And for somebody who didn't want a lot of a high maintenance cat, Felix is definitely the cat for them. As you can see, he's got a lot of Maine Coon in him. He's got this beautiful long hair. He likes to have me brush him. He's also very fastidious about keeping his fur beautiful and well cleaned. His favorite food is Fancy Feast, actually chicken recipe for wet food, and then any kibble he's happy with, but it's especially the Fancy Feast that he doesn't like any other wet food that I've found. But in the morning, he loves it. He demands his morning breakfast and his dinner at night. I mean, otherwise, he just likes to hang out in the room. He loves to sit in the window, watch the birds, watch the cars. Yeah,
So-
so he's a friendly cat, but he's not an outgoing cat. So if that is something that people like, he is the guy.
Oh, absolutely. For those of you who are looking for a calm companion, not necessarily very high energy, that is the kitty for you. Plus all the beautiful fluffiness. Look at the beautiful fur and the beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh, such a gorgeous kitty. And hopefully he'll find a forever home, very soon, because he definitely deserves it, especially after what he's been through.
Yes.
A beautiful, beautiful cat, and he will keep you company during the day, whether you work from home or even, if you have to come into the office. He's going to be waiting for you when you come home and will
Yep.
make a wonderful friend. Do you think he'll be better as a lone cat or with some other cats?
He doesn't mind the resident cat, but he'll play with him sometimes. So I think my cat is winning him over. So I think he would be fine with another cat who isn't an alpha, maybe, but he also would be perfectly happy as a solo cat, I think.
So that's wonderful. So he would fit into any household if you decide to open the door for Felix. It's absolutely incredible, and I think he's going to make a wonderful companion to anyone and any household. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting Felix, you would go to bit.ly/adoptable Felix. And my apologies again for Candy featured previously. You would go to bit.ly/adopt Candy. And Felix is absolutely gorgeous. K.E., thank you so much for taking such great care of him and for giving him all the love. So when he transfers into his forever home, he's going to be all ready to settle into his permanent place of residence.
Thank you for holding the adoption fair.
Thank you. Take care. And next we have Megan with Socks and Rocky. Megan, were you able to join us? Okay, I don't see Megan, so we are gonna go with.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Sorry, it's just a little bit of trying to corral everybody. So, Socks has left the room, and Rocky is growing impatient because I've interrupted his nap schedule. But this is Rocky. So Rocky is a super sweet 16-year-old male. He came to us because his owner had passed away, and he was just so sweet that the shelter staff was like, we can't keep this cat. You guys have to take him. And so we have taken him, and he is a total dreamboat. Even though he's 16, he has a lot of miles left in his tank. So I would not hesitate to adopt him out at all. He's currently looking where some churu fell, and then he hasn't quite caught on to the churu game yet. He's interested in them, but he's not quite there. But he gets along with my other kitties. Are you not going to try it? It's right there. He gets along with my other kitties. I think he came as a solo cat. I don't think that there was other kitties that were in the home with him. So it was a little bit of an adjustment, but he's made the adjustment completely. He isn't on a special food at the moment. He gets a Purina Pro Plan seafood and gravy mixture, which he absolutely adores. He is a little bit picky about his food, so fishy foods are his favorites. These little catnip kicker toys are also his favorite. He sleeps with them, he plays with them. He's really kind of embraced all of the toys that are here. But he is fairly low maintenance. He might be old, but his current medication is pretty easy to manage. It's only one medication and it's pretty cheap. It's just to help him have regular bowel movements. He doesn't have any issues. He's been fully vetted. As much as we can tell, he could live a very long life with the right foster.
Absolutely. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting Rocky, that's an incredible, incredible senior cat. that would make a wonderful addition to your home, because after everything that he's been through, he deserves to find, peace, to stay where he will stay at his forever home for as long as, he is destined to be with us. And I'm sure that's going to be quite a while from what I am seeing here. It is so easy to fall in love with him. So because he's a senior cat, there is a lot of perks to it because he's milder, more has his set ways, if I may say. So you're not going to be chasing him around the house because he's on a more milder and more calmer side with an established personality. So for those of you who could find it in your hearts to adopt this gorgeous, beautiful senior cat, you're going to find a lovely companion for yourself in your home. It's absolutely beautiful. And Megan, that is incredible. Thank you so much for taking care of him and for giving him a lovely home and so much love.
He's a super easy cat, and he actually would make a wonderful work from home companion because all he really wants to do is just kind of nap on your lap. So he is a very, very, very easy cat.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And Socks is gone.
Socks has left for somewhere else. And if I go to try and find her, she will probably run from me because she's like, "What's up? You leave me alone, and all of a sudden now you want me."
So it's like Elvis has left the building. So Socks
yeah. If she comes back on before comes back out before the chat's done, I'll be sure to ping you.
No, absolutely. But thank you so much for showing us this beautiful, beautiful cat. Thank you, Rocky, for being with us today and for, being on camera. Really appreciate that. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting Rocky, you would go to bit.ly/adopt _Rocky, and that's ROCKY. Thank you so much, Megan, for being with us today and for bringing this beautiful cat and for taking such great care of him.
Thanks, Regina.
Thank you. And next we have Heather and Elaine.
Oops. Sorry, just a second. It's just showing my head.
That's okay.
There we go. Okay. Hi, this is Elaine. She is a sweet little kitten of 5 months now. I think just a little under 5 months. As you can tell, she is a true kitten. She loves to play. I've been playing with her for the past, I don't know how long it's been since we hopped on, but 40 minutes now, and she hasn't tired one bit. She loves this little feather wand here. She has completely destroyed the feather, as you can see. Oh, now you're getting tired, huh? She was a little nervous the first day that we got her. So she hid under the bathroom vanity for maybe like a few hours, and then she came out and she was very sweet, like immediately started purring as you pet her. She loves food. She's very food motivated, so we give her food right away in the morning. She just completely eats all of her dry food, and then she gets a little wet food at night, and she completely licks the bowl clean. She is pretty good at playing by herself, but she doesn't like to be alone. And because we have a resident cat here who does not seem to like her so far, we've had to keep them separated for now. And so when I leave her alone in the room, she gets kind of anxious. She gets really sad. So I'll try to like work in, the bedroom with her as much as I can to make sure she's not lonely. She's very good with her litter box. Doesn't really make a mess or anything. She's a little bit of a troublemaker, but that's just kind of kitten behavior. She's very clever and figured out how to open doors on her own. So sometimes if we don't want her to get out and start playing with the resident cat, we'll have to kind of keep her in her room somehow on the other side. What else? She is just really sweet and affectionate. She's not a big cuddler, but she'll just kind of sit near you. And if you give her a pet, she just won't stop purring. She went to go hide under the bed. But yeah, she's just really, really sweet little girl. I'm sure, I think she would do well with somebody who gives her lots of playtime. She loves to play. I think she would get along with other cats, but our cat so far is just a little bit finicky with her. So.
And then that's understandable. And to those of you who are looking for a fun companion, someone with a little bit more energy, someone who is looking to be loved and taken care of, and someone who is looking for, playtime, that's a cat for you for sure. She's so beautiful. And does she have any food preferences?
No, she eats pretty much anything she can get her hands on.
Oh my God, so she's rugged too. So
not yes.
very, picky when it comes to food. Oh my gosh, I'm so hoping she's gonna find a forever home. And to those of you who may be interested in adopting Elaine, you would go to citydogsrescuedc.org. And if you go under the adoptable cats and type the name Elaine, it will bring you to that link. Unfortunately, we didn't have a separate link established yet, but you will find her there under the adoptable cats with all the information that you may need to adopt this beautiful kitty who deserves a loving home, for many years to come. And that's incredible. She's so beautiful. Look at these gorgeous eyes.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Heather, thank you so much for taking care of her, for fostering her, and having a lot of patience, even though you have a cat of your own as well, for finding time to take care of both of them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, take care. And next we have Nora and Garfield.
Totally biased foster mom here, but thank you for saving the best for last. This is Garfield. He is a 5-year-old chonky little dream. I have had at this point a couple dozen foster cats, and I've had some absolutely outgoing, friendly ones, and this boy just takes the cake. My house is comprised of me and my husband, a medium to large dog, 2 other cats, 3 kids under 6, and Garfield thrives on the activity. He is absolutely phenomenal with kids, especially young small kids. My youngest is 6 months. The louder it gets, the more he wants to be a part of the action.
Incredible.
With my cats, one cat is frankly temperamental and not the friendliest at times, but Garfield is just extremely calm, confident, not dominant at all, but is not at all bothered by her swatting. He just kind of moseys on along. My other cat has desperately tried to make him be his companion, and they are companions, but he is not, they don't cuddle. It's not like that. They're like a couple that just had their 50th anniversary. They're kind of near each other a lot. We're never like right near each other.
We're like roommates, yeah.
That cat has tried to play with him. He's honestly not interested, has not been. That being said, he's extremely playful. Like with his, cue the feather wand, sorry. With toys, loves toys, can bat around a catnip toy with the best of them. Any sort of thing you throw on the ground, he will play with, love it. But kind of like I said, he doesn't, at least with my cat, not interested in like cat on cat play action. He does not sit on your lap, but he absolutely wants to be your little spoon. He will snuggle in the crook of your arm. So he's highly, highly affectionate, just not necessarily a lap cat. Can't say whether or not he sleeps with you because my more temperamental cat does not let anyone but her sleep on the bed. He's been eating dry food, which in full disclosure, he was with a different foster prior to me, sort of they had wondered if maybe he would do better in, frankly, a more active home, to which the answer is yes. And when he was with that foster, he apparently used to like eat and eat and eat and not stop. I have to wonder if it was some boredom eating, because I have not had that problem. I've been leaving out free feed dry food. No problem, no gorging, no overdoing it. He's just easy, put out your food, put out your water. We're good to go. That is the only, though, kind of along those lines, things I would say, because he can get along with anyone, anything, dog, cat, child, but he does do better in a more active home. He just thrives on energy, I guess, because it's not that he's even necessarily on top of us, but he does like to kind of make his way around and, see what the kids are doing, kind of brush up against them. I'll go check out my husband working in his office, go sit in his chair. He kind of makes his rounds with naps along the way.
So he's a social household cat.
He is absolutely a household cat. Could live with another cat, doesn't need to. As I said, particularly if anyone has young children and are looking to really, kind of excite in your children, like the best of a cat, since he is so wonderful. He's not going to hide. He's not going to do anything. Garfield's your guy. We have had, since he's been here, a party for a 6-year-old and friends from out of town. And if anything, I have been concerned that he was going to get stepped on, because he literally goes right in the middle of children running, and just hangs out. And of course, they're going to step on him eventually. So I have relocated him several times, because he's just that calm, cool, and collected. So,
oh my gosh,
he's amazing. As long as you have it's a little bit more active, just in the air for him, he is perfect. So that is Garfield.
Absolutely. So he's the life of the party.
He is. Everybody knows Garfield. There's not a single person that's come here that has not had him somehow near them, on him, whatever.
Well, that is incredible. Nora, thank you so much. Garfield, you've been absolute delight to watch. And thank you for being on camera. You're very busy right now. I can see that.
Very busy.
Thank you so much for fostering and for taking such good care of him. And for those of you, please find it in your hearts to take this beautiful, beautiful kitty into your forever home. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, as a result of this event, we're going to be able to find forever home for all these beautiful cats. And these are all the participants that we have for today. For you, thank you for joining us. Thank you, all the wonderful fosters, for being with us today. And that concludes our CDCK adoption event. Thank you, everyone. Take care.